This is where DynamoDB comes into play. It offers advanced design concepts like partition keys and global secondary indexes, or GSIs, which are essential for managing large volumes of data efficiently. Partition keys help in distributing data across multiple servers, ensuring that no single server becomes a bottleneck. Meanwhile, GSIs allow you to query your data in different ways without affecting the performance of your main table. Think of it like a busy restaurant. If each waiter, partition, can serve their own section of tables, data, the restaurant can serve more customers quickly. In summary, using DynamoDB's design features is crucial for maintaining high performance in a growing e-commerce application. One of the key components of DynamoDB is the partition key. The partition key plays a crucial role in how data is distributed across the database. If you choose a partition key poorly, it can lead to what we call hot partitions. This means that some partitions will receive more requests than others, creating a bottleneck and affecting the overall performance of your database. Additionally, DynamoDB offers a feature called Global Secondary Indexes, or GSI. This allows you to create alternate query patterns, which means you can index your data in different ways to optimize your queries. To recap, choosing the right partition key is essential for maintaining performance in DynamoDB, and GSIs provide flexibility in how you can query your data. Imagine a DynamoDB table as a large library. Each partition in this library represents a section filled with books, and each section has its own reading speed, or throughput. This means that even if one section is busy, others can still be accessed quickly. Now, global secondary indexes, or GSIs, act like additional pathways in this library. They allow you to find books using different criteria without slowing down the main reading areas. In summary, by utilizing secondary attributes and GSIs, you can efficiently query your data in multiple ways without compromising the performance of your main table. This makes your data access much more versatile and effective. Next, we will configure a global secondary index, or GSI, to facilitate customer-centric queries. This means we will use customer ID along with order date to quickly retrieve orders based on a specific customer and their order date. To ensure everything works smoothly, we will test CRUD operations using Lambda functions. This will help us create, read, update, and delete orders in our table. Lastly, we will monitor the performance of our table using CloudWatch metrics, focusing on partition utilization and any throttling issues that may arise. In summary, we will create a DynamoDB table for orders, design keys for efficient querying, and monitor our operations to ensure optimal performance. To validate our approach, we will run Global Secondary Index (GSI) queries. This is important because we need to make sure that even under high load, the performance of our queries does not degrade. It's crucial to monitor this aspect to maintain a smooth user experience. However, there are some common mistakes that we need to be aware of. For instance, ignoring the selection of the partition key can lead to inefficiencies. Additionally, confusing GSIs with local secondary indexes, LSIs, can create problems. Lastly, underestimating the impact of hot partitions can also negatively affect performance. In summary, by carefully validating our queries and avoiding these common pitfalls, we can ensure that our database performs optimally. First, it's crucial to choose the right partition key. The partition key is what helps distribute your data evenly across the database, which is essential for maintaining high performance as your application scales. Additionally, you should implement global secondary indexes, or GSIs, only when necessary. GSIs can provide alternative ways to query your data, but they can also add complexity and cost, so use them wisely. Think of it like organizing a library. If you choose the right sections for your books, people can find what they need quickly. But if you add too many categories, it can become confusing and hard to navigate. In summary, focusing on the right partition key and using GSIs judiciously will help you design a scalable and high-performance DynamoDB table. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what DynamoDB or NoSQL topic you'd like to explore next.